sometimes. But it's all good. I am so proud and honored to be asked to come and make some remarks about my sister from another mother, as we would say it in Jamaica. One thing about Joan that a lot of you don't realize, and for me, 11 o'clock at night, she has a tendency to call. She's coming from somewhere and she needs someone to talk with until she gets home. And we have had many conversations about it. She says I'm her big brother, but I'm younger than you, right? But you know, it is indeed when I take up the chair of the Jamaica diaspora. You know, Joan was one of the first person, and my church sister who spoke before me was one of the two people I called on. And while you were commenting on, you know, all the dominance of the women on the board, I like that. You know, as one who grew up with 6 sisters, I'm used to that and tell you it's fun, especially when you're not sisters. It's more fun. But women like Joan are very dedicated. She has so much passion. That's one person you can really depend on. If you call Joan, as Elsie said, might be a little bit late sometimes, but she will be there. And she's worked tirelessly for the advisory board in the Northeast. Just recently, she worked very closely with our esteemed Consul General in working on a mentorship program in Jamaica, introducing young entrepreneurs in Jamaica and potential entrepreneurs in Jamaica to the business leaders, not only in Jamaica, but business leaders who have reached heights in their profession, traveling from New York to Jamaica, working with the young people there, which is really needed. But to the attorneys here, it would be remiss of me as a chair of the diaspora not to reach out to you. There are many issues that our people, and I know you understand, there are many issues that affect our people in this country. That together, I like this. This is why I'm supporting Joan 110% and your board. The Jamaican attorneys coming together. We're looking also for the Jamaican doctors and all of those to come together. I remember Sam here relating to me the incident of his dad going to a doctor, and he was ill. The old Jamaican man said, Lord Jesus, my belly button hurt me. An American doctor don't really understand the lingo, especially for older Jamaicans. And the new arrivals, and the culture is important. And we know what is happening within the community. So I'm reaching out to you as through Joan, that we could work closer together so that we could make a difference for people and make a difference for you also as professionals who we should really be supporting more than we are now presently. So Joan, and to members of your board, you have one person here who stands ready to do whatever you need to go forward. And we look forward to working with you guys. Congratulations for a good event this evening.
I'm not going to spend a lot of time saying anything more about Joan because you've heard everything about Joan. It's her opportunity now to address you as your president. And all I will do is say ditto to everything everyone has said about Joan. I do know Joan, and again, there is nothing that has been said in a congratulatory or on a positive vein that I would disagree with. So all I would say is ditto, and here's your president to speak with
you. The Honorable Genevieve Brown-Metzger, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. I'm honored to be standing before you this evening, the first elected president of the Jamaican American Bar Association Northeast. On behalf of the board of directors and myself, we're humbled by this occasion. Recently, as some of you may have read in the New York Times and you heard earlier, I've been involved in an innovative initiative with ICE, Immigration Customs Enforcement, in the state of New Jersey, which currently allows for Indonesians with final orders of deportation or removal to be exempt from detention for a period of 2 years, while allowing them legal representation to determine if there is any relief available to them from deportation. Tonight, I'm actually excited to announce that as of January 13th, 2010, this program, which was once exclusively for Indonesians, has been extended to other nationals, which now includes our fellow Jamaicans. As a practicing attorney for 14 years, I feel fortunate to be able to stand before you and say that some 60% of my clientele are fellow Jamaicans. Inherent is a level of mutual comfort that makes every single case a truly rewarding experience. Someone recently asked me why the need for such an organization as this, because we already have the Caribbean Bar Association. As the Consul General can attest, there is seemingly no end to the growing number of Jamaicans who ride to the consulate, often as a last measure of desperation, usually with limited or no financial resources to retain legal representation. Consequently, the rising tide of deportees continues to compound the resulting burdens back home. One of the primary agenda items for this organization is to ease the number of detained Jamaicans who find themselves in such desperate circumstances. It is our intention to go and meet with as many of our detained brothers and sisters as possible to review their cases in an effort to determine if there is any relief available to them, to provide affordable representation and some pro bono assistance where no financial resources are available. As this organization grows, it is my hope that we can help to stem the tide of the deportees who contribute to the mounting burden back home, in addition to addressing the other legal issues of Jamaicans in the Northeast diaspora. I would just like to thank a few people here I wanted to mention who've really helped me a lot to make this thing happen. I wanted to acknowledge Rich Nunez, who unfortunately I was not able to get a hold of till quite recently, and I'm just really honored. He's been a friend of mine for so long, and I'm so happy that he's here. Judge Barry Austin, who I sit on the board of the Caribbean American Business Association with. I wanted to thank him for coming and assisting in the way he has. My best friend, Elsie Foster Douglas, who has been such a really awesome friend to me. I just wanted to really say she's amazing. I was hoping she was going to run for mayor, but I understand that she's not doing it. So I'm very proud of her, and I'm just really glad that she's here. My board. Each person I have a special relationship with. I know time is sort of the essence, but I'm just going to mention a little bit. I went to high school with Andrea Clark. we went to high school together in Jamaica, Excelsior High School, and we graduated together, and we're now part of a little group of alumni who come together and help each other out, and you know, it's been amazing. Harriet Ragnall,